Hey everyone, this is Buddy back with another video, and I'm starting this new series. There's probably only about 4 episodes or videos in it that I'll come out with. Basically, getting your streaming set up the way that you need it. So whether this is your at-home work conferences, your school video calls, your game streaming online, or videos that you want to make, you guys definitely need a setup that will do it for you. And so in this video, we're going to look at 2 webcams that I've bought, both the high end, so $200, as well as the low end, maybe from like $20 to $60 range. And these webcams definitely have a lot in common, but a lot of different things as well. So let's go over some of the features of each webcam first. So starting with the expensive one, there's a lot of features that come with it. So there's a lot of customization tools that you guys can use to either adjust the filters, the colors, the zoom level, the framing, everything like that. You guys can customize the white balance, the saturation, etc., etc. And this one has a lot of controls that you guys can play with compared to the cheap webcam, which is basically just plug and play. You could download some software that I'm sure you could kind of tweak some looks or something to it. But basically, the cheap webcams are all just going to be plugged into your computer and used as it is. There's no framing, there's no cropping in, there's no zoom, there's no nothing like that. So you pretty much just get what you get. Hopefully the camera looks the best way you want it to look. So with that regards, let's go on to the looks of each camera, because the camera quality all differs. You could have the same megapixel count or 1080p pixel count or whatever, but the actual camera quality will differ greatly between one webcam and another. Just like with phone cameras, just like with DSLR cameras, they'll all differ. So one of the things that you guys will find that the better webcams will have, it will be sharper, it'll look more realistic, you'll see them with more of their features and stuff like that. It won't just kind of blur or block out some of the features, and you'll most likely find that the green screens work better with a higher quality webcam. So the lower quality cameras will obviously be more pixelated, they'll have less sharpness, less play, less ability to use the lighting that you have in your room to its fullest extent. So if you have a bright window or a bright light somewhere, it might just wash you out or completely silhouette you, compared to an expensive one that might actually utilize that lighting and make you look better. That being said, with lighting, there is going to be a future video on lighting, so if you guys aren't already subscribed and you're still watching, hit that subscribe button down below. It's free, easy, and you can undo it at any time. But for the most part, let's go on to who this is made for. So the expensive one. This is your typical one for streamers. So if you want a high quality webcam for your streaming, gaming, whatever videos, as well as the content producers. So if you're making YouTube videos, or you're on the news, or you have to record something, say for school or something like that, or work, you definitely want a high quality camera because you're going to be shown on national television or to lots of people that are trying to look at your movements or how you act or something like that. This is ideal for you guys. Comparatively, the cheap webcam, I would say it's more for those that don't really care about having their camera on all the time, or they might need it for like a school just to be present and have attendance in the school and not really be presenting things or teaching students, or if you're having a work meeting where you're not the boss, you don't really care if people see you necessarily or how well they perceive you over webcam, it's just being there and you don't really care about the quality, then that's more for you. And there's definitely the trade-offs like I mentioned, and it just depends on what priorities you have for your streaming and quality for other people to view. For me, I think it's pretty important to have a better looking camera quality, so I like people to be able to see what I look like, to be able to see my backgrounds, etc., and be able to be like, wow, that looks nice, and be enjoyable to look at compared to like maybe a pixelated / low lighting quality image on the screen at least. But that's just my opinion, so I would go with more of like a name brand recognition thing, like a Logitech webcam, something that has more recognition than a cheap Chinese third-party Amazon website kind of branded one. But that's just me. But that's been it for me, guys. If you guys are still watching, like I said before, hit that subscribe button to gray it out, just so you stay updated with all of our future videos. I mean, it's free, easy, and you can undo it at any time. And there'll be more streaming videos or this series coming out soon, so if you want to stay tuned for that, you better have that subscribe button clicked. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.